Welcome to Dave's Cooking Show, and for you today, we have a creamy tomato sausage gemelli. Gemelli is a pasta type. They come in like little. They're about the length of a penne, but they're kind of twisted around. If you can't find it, penne works just as well. Pretty much any pasta works. Remember, all pasta is the exact same recipe. It's just shape. But as you can see here in this pan, I just got done frying up some Italian sausage, about 1.25 to 1.5 pounds Italian sausage. Sorry, I forgot to turn the camera on when the sausage was cooking. But as you can see here, all the little bits that are left over are getting all nice and crispified again. It's going to be time for us to deglaze. And what I'm going to deglaze with here is 1 cup of white wine. You can deglaze with anything: water, chicken broth, chicken stock, beef broth, beef stock, but I like wine. And it's Chardonnay to be specific. All right, give this a couple of minutes to let everything come up from the bottom. And if you have small kids, don't worry, the alcohol burns off right now. All right, now we're going to add 1 tablespoon of flour and 1 cup of heavy cream. And we're going to stir this around and let it kind of sit and simmer for about a minute. And then we're going to add our sausage back into the sauce. Then we're going to stir this around and kind of let this cook for 1 to 2 minutes. And then we're going to add 2 15-ounce cans of tomato sauce. And pretty much the rest of this, I think it was in the... Then we're going to add 2 15-ounce cans of tomato sauce. By the way, at one point while the white wine was deglazing, add 6 cloves of garlic that you minced up. Sorry, I buzzed over the set. Then you're going to want to stir this around until it's obviously mixed together. And then I killed the heat to low to medium-low. If you're an electric user, probably closer to medium-low. Make sure you slop over the side. And then I kind of just let this slowly simmer for as long as it took to cook my pasta. By the way, now is a good time to get a pot of water on the range, and you all know how to cook pasta. Salt, and take 1 minute off of the minimum amount of cooking time. All right, let's move ahead to the next step. Oh, and of course, salt and pepper this sauce to taste. And I cannot stress this enough. Always taste your sauces while they're cooking. Don't go in blind. All right, and once our pasta is in the water, it's time to add roughly about, I'd say half a cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. And let that melt up. Again, this is where I would add the salt and pepper, because the Parmesan is quite salty. Obviously, you don't want to oversalt crap. So again, give this a stir around, let the cheese melt, and we should be ready to move on to the final step. All right, as you can see here, I've cooked our 1 pound of gemelli pasta. And if I'm butchering the name, I don't care. And now it's just time to add the sauce. And again, this is why you always take that minute off, because right now this pasta's still cooking. So by the time I've spun it around and done all this other shit, it'll be perfectly al dente. All right, let's get a bowl of it going. Alrighty, as you can see here, we have our gemelli pasta in our nice little serving bowl. And again, these last two steps are optional. But I like to give a nice little fresh dusting of Parmesan cheese. Again, you don't have to. And if you want another type of cheese, you do you. Mozzarella. If it is something like mozzarella or provolone, I would recommend having it at room temp so it melts. And then some freshly ground black pepper. And that's it. So that's creamy tomato sausage gemelli. Done.